everybody, I'm Joey Paul and I'm an indie author and welcome back to my channel. I write young adult fiction across a variety of genres, and if you think that might interest you, then think about subscribing below. So today we're going to do what we usually do around this time of the month, and then I've looked back over the past month, see what I've managed, what I've achieved. We'll also be reviewing the goals I set myself 2 months ago and setting goals for the coming 2 months. We're going to split it into 3 categories: work, health and miscellaneous, and starting with work. I managed 24 chapters, 96 pages and 52,744 words in April, and I was very pleased with that. I got to start 2 new projects this month and I've fallen in love with both of them. One, Viral Detection, is the first in a sci-fi dystopian trilogy and I'm adoring where it's going. The other is the second in the Disability Detectives series, The History Thief, and again I've fallen back in love with the characters and the places the story is taking me. Writing has been a delight this past month and I'm hoping it continues through to May. I managed to hire a new developmental editor as mine is busy with school and such, so she couldn't fit me in this time around. I'll be doing things a little bit differently to how I usually work, and that carries with it some anxiety, but the editing process is always like that for me, so you know. Talking of, I finally got to the point where I happily sent Invisible off to the developmental editor. He'll have it for 6 weeks and then I'll get it back and start making the changes before it goes onto the line editor on August 1st. I got the cover for Invisible, which I think I said last month, and it's gorgeous and I adore it. It really does feel like everything is coming together for that release and I'm very happy about it. I plan to start back on my revisions for Third Ache in May, and so we'll be glad to dive into that and see about getting it into shape ASAP. Work has been busy, but also a nice distraction from the health stuff, which I'll get to in a moment. I've had a good month work-wise, so I'm happy for that. And in health, I had a MEPA on the 6th, and that went about as well as expected. My new glasses have made the constant headaches a whole lot better, so I'm very happy about that. Mood has been impacted though by a horrible pain flare. I've been needing meds a lot more than I usually do, so that's obviously had an impact. It doesn't help that I've been trying to balance everything and still get work done, but like I said, that's been the thing that has kept me going, and I want it to be like that. So not a great health month, but there you go, swings and roundabouts. And the miscellaneous section, I went to Thorpe Park with Mix K and B and such, and we had a wonderful time. We're going again in May as well, so you know. I paid for it afterwards because a day of roller coasters is not good for my body. While there, my wheelchair rims started to fall off and wouldn't go back on and stay there in the right position. So after 8 years of them, I had to splurge and get new ones, but that wasn't too bad because now they're even more purple. The delay in waiting for the new rims to arrive meant that I could only really happily do 3 laps each wheelchair walk, but I still kept up with it, and now that my rims have arrived, I'm going to happily start upping that every week. Overall, been a mixed month. So reviewing the goals I set myself for March and April. Number 1, write 40 chapters, 20 of each book. Done. I did exactly 40 chapters with 16 in March and 24 in April. Number 2, read 70 books. Done. I read 47 in March and around 30 in April, so that's a win. Number 3, do final edits for Invisible. Done. Like I said, this has gone off to the developmental editor. Number 4, run 5 ads on Amazon over March and April. Not done. I took a bit of a break from ads this past couple of months because I needed to have a better handle on how to go about doing it. I might need to do a refresher course, but we're seeing how it goes. Number 5, send 2 newsletters. Done. I sent out my 2 on the 1st of each month. Number 6, take 2 days off completely each month. Done. I did almost a week in March and I've had like 3 or 4 days in April. I'm loving having that extra day though. Number 7, do 2 monthly spreads in planner. Done. I did my 2 spreads and I'm nearly at the end of my 3rd planner, though I do have a new one for starting in June. Number 8, finish Clash of Memories and the French Murder. Done. I finished these at the end of March. Number 9, start Viral Detection and the History Thief. Done. I started these at the beginning of April. Number 10, post every day on Instagram. Done. I've kept up with my posting every day and I'm starting to inch closer to 1,000 followers on there. And number 11, get cover for Invisible. I got this in March, I think, but like I said, I adore it. So that's 10 out of 11, which I consider a win. And setting new goals for May and June. Number 1, write 40 chapters, 20 of each book. Number 2, read 70 books. Number 3, do 2 drafts of Cramming Chronicles The Third Ache. Number 4, start developmental edits on Invisible. Number 5, send 2 newsletters. Number 6, take 2 days off completely each month. Number 7, do 2 monthly spreads in Planner. Number 8, post every day on Instagram. And number 9, do pre-release images for Invisible. Basically, Invisible, the cover is going to be revealed in July. If you're on my newsletter, you'll get to see it in June. And I basically want to try and get all the images and stuff made before I get to July for obvious reasons, so I'm not scrambling around. You know me, I like to be organised. So I want to get that done over the next couple of months so that everything is ready to go ahead with cover reveal and all the rest of it. So yeah, that's been my April. It was an up and down month with health being down and work being up. I did take some time off when I needed it, but a lot of the time working was a way to distract me from the horrible things going on. So it worked out in a way. So what's one thing that you've done this month that you're really proud of? Let me know in the comments down below. So that's all I've got time for today. If you want to support my channel, you can comment, like or subscribe. I post new videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media and my books are available everywhere. And you can also sign up for my newsletter. And don't forget to pick up Cramming Chronicles: The Second Pound, which is the second in a young adult urban fantasy series. And also don't forget to grab a ticket for the city in Birmingham in July where I'll be signing books. All the links to which are listed below. Thanks for watching and remember to keep writing. Bye.